Nathan Cox here. I realized I changed my air filters the other day and I needed to make a video about it for you guys. So this video is about your air filters. So if you have a central heat and air system, any kind of heater or air conditioner that blows, you should have an air filter on that. Somewhere it's located, whether it's in the main unit or in a cold air return. Now the one behind me is in a cold air return grate, which is the best place to put it, because that's where the air initially enters the system. So that means it protects all the ducts. If the air filters are in the main unit itself, your intake ducts, or cold air return ducts will get dust, but it does protect the ducts that blow on you. Okay, real quick, the reason that you have the air filter is not just to keep the dust and allergens from blowing around in your house and adding more dust inside, but they also protect the motor. Okay, you have a blower motor or fan motor, whatever you want to call it, inside the system that circulates the air. You want to protect that because if you don't, if someone just decided, these filters are dirty and just took them out, then that motor would cake with dust and end up burning up. Okay, but also, speaking of that motor burning up, if you let your filters get caked with dust and never change it, that causes that motor to work so hard to try to circulate that air that it'll also burn up. So air filters are a very simple but very, very important maintenance for your home. So this is a great tip for new homeowners. Like I said, cold air return grate right behind me. Most of these have two tabs. You can stick your fingers underneath, slide them out, and there you go. Like I said, this makes it very easy to change. Now some people have multiple cold air return grates in your home. You need to make sure all of them are checked, because all of them need clean air filters. I use the paper pleated filters myself. You can see it's a paper type material, it's pleated. There's a little wire mesh grate on the back side, so do pay attention. There are arrows on the side of this to show you the direction of airflow, because that is to help support it so that the filter doesn't just fold into itself. So that's a clean air filter right there. This one here, and yes, this unfortunately came out of my house. I got behind, I got busy, forgot to change them. And this also came from my downstairs cold air return grate, which is actually close to the floor, so it's able to suck up a lot of the pet hair on top of just the regular dust. So, I know this looks bad, so you can probably see the hair on it and everything, and then the dust. This was past due. Most of these air filters here, these paper pleated ones, whether you buy the inexpensive paper pleated ones or the very expensive 3M high-end ones, they're all rated at generally up to 90 days, but that changes on the season depending on if it's really cold outside, really hot outside and you're running your system a lot, or if it's in mild weather where you're very rarely running your system. So that changes a lot right there. Also changes if you're just like one or two people living in the home, or if you have kids and pets. Kids and pets, more people, animal hair, makes them dirty much faster. So typically I like to try to check mine every other month. Another note, some people say, I just like those mesh fiberglass ones. They're cheap, but I change them every 30 days. Make sure you change them every 30 days, so that's good. Well, in my opinion, it's not good. Those fiberglass mesh filters, even if you change them every 30 days, in my opinion, they're crap. So please do yourself a favor and spend a little bit more money for the paper pleated ones. Alright, you see how dirty this is and nasty? If I could take this is a little test. If you have one of those fiberglass mesh ones that it's dusty, do this right here. Hold it up so that the dust is on top. Give it a couple of good smacks. Okay? Nothing came through. If you would have done that with the fiberglass mesh one, half that dust that was in the filter would have just gone right through it. They're very loosely knit, and they do not protect your system the way they should. These basic paper filters, the paper pleated ones, the basic ones, are not much more expensive, and they generally last longer anyways. So, there you go, cold air return grate. One more quick tip. Most of these grates actually pop off really easy for cleaning. So if you got a bunch of dust caked on here and you're like, oh, I just changed my air filter but the grate's all dirty. Typically these all have an open end clip on them, so all you have to do is lift up, kind of wiggle a little bit, and it pops right off. It really is most of the time that easy. So you can take it outside, take a broom to it, run it across the grate, get all the dust off, slap it back in place. Then you're going to take your new filter, alright, air goes up, so, there they are, arrows go up, slide it in place. There you go. Changing your air filter is probably one of the #1, not only simplest, but most important thing you can do for basic maintenance as a homeowner. So if you like that tip, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and down in the description below I'll have links to my Facebook page. Thanks again.